Welcome to Mayfidav TV. You are highly welcomed. Please kindly subscribe, like and share this video. Thank you. Captain Ibrahim Traoré's ascent to power in Burkina Faso has been a journey marked by significant challenges and transformative decisions. From his early years, Traoré was recognized for his determination and leadership skills. His military career, where he quickly rose through the ranks, laid a strong foundation for his later role in the country's political landscape. When he took over in September 2022, Burkina Faso was plagued by political instability, economic struggles, and a growing terrorist threat. Traoré's takeover was swift and decisive, signaling the start of a new era. He immediately set to work on combating terrorism, launching military operations that reclaimed territory and restored some measure of security to the nation. His military background was crucial in these efforts, and his success in these operations earned him respect and support from the public. However, Traoré's leadership was not without its challenges. Political rivals and skeptics questioned his methods and intentions. Despite this opposition, his reforms, including improvements in infrastructure, healthcare, and education, began to show positive results, winning over many Burkinabe. His vision for a stable, prosperous nation free from terrorism and corruption resonated with the people, strengthening his position. Corruption had long hindered Burkina Faso's progress. Traoré's anti-corruption campaigns targeted high-ranking officials and systemic corrupt practices, earning widespread public support. His efforts led to the arrest of several high-profile figures and the introduction of new policies aimed at increasing transparency and reducing opportunities for corruption. These actions had a tangible impact, with improvements in public services and infrastructure projects gaining momentum, and a general increase in trust in the government. One of the most controversial moves of Traoré's leadership was his decision to sever ties with France, Burkina Faso's former colonial power. This decision was driven by a desire to assert the nation's independence and diversify its international partnerships. While this move had significant political and economic repercussions, with mixed reactions both domestically and internationally, Traoré remained steadfast. He believed that reducing reliance on France would pave the way for a more self-reliant and prosperous future. In the aftermath of distancing from France, Traoré sought new alliances, turning to Russia for support. The partnership with Russia brought substantial military and economic benefits. Russia provided military equipment and training, significantly enhancing the capabilities of Burkina Faso's armed forces. Additionally, Russian investments in infrastructure and technological cooperation promised to spur economic growth and create jobs, marking a new chapter in the country's development. The assassination attempt on Traoré's life underscored the volatile nature of his position. The swift response by security forces prevented a tragic outcome, but the incident sent shockwaves through the nation. The public's reaction was one of solidarity, with widespread support for their leader. This show of loyalty and resilience was crucial in maintaining political stability in the face of such adversity. Following the attempt, Traoré took measures to bolster security around key government installations, ensuring such incidents would not recur. Despite the turmoil, he remained focused on his mission, continuing efforts to transition to civilian administration and maintain stability. The support from both the people and the military played a vital role in this process, helping to sustain the momentum of his reformist agenda. The deepening alliance with Russia also brought about strategic geopolitical shifts. Russia's involvement in Burkina Faso extended beyond military aid, encompassing economic investments and technological cooperation. This move was part of Russia's broader geopolitical strategy to expand its influence in Africa, filling the void left by traditional Western partners. This strategic alliance contrasted with the approaches of other global powers, each with its own focus and conditions for aid. Neighboring countries and the international community watched closely as Burkina Faso's relationship with Russia evolved. This development sparked discussions about new alliances and the balance of power in the region. The involvement of global powers in Africa signaled a new era of geopolitical competition, with shifting alliances and increased foreign presence raising concerns about potential conflicts and instability. Despite the challenges, there were tangible signs of progress. Development projects funded by Russian investments began to take shape, promising economic growth and improved infrastructure. However, the long-term sustainability of these projects remained uncertain. Continued support and effective governance were essential for lasting prosperity. Burkina Faso also faced a severe humanitarian crisis, with millions in need of assistance. The partnership with Russia brought some relief, but the challenges remained daunting. Humanitarian organizations, supported by Russian aid, worked tirelessly to provide food, medical supplies, and essential services. The scale of the crisis required ongoing attention and resources, highlighting the need for sustained international support. As the situation in Burkina Faso continued to evolve, the future of the nation and the region depended on navigating the complex web of international relations, maintaining internal stability, and addressing the needs of the people. Captain Ibrahim Traoré's leadership will be crucial in guiding the country through these uncertain times, ensuring that the reforms and partnerships forged during his tenure would lead to a stable and prosperous future for Burkina Faso. In light of these developments, with the severing of ties with France, Traoré turned to Russia for support. Initial contacts were made to discuss potential collaborations in various sectors, including security and economic development. Russia responded positively, providing military equipment and training to Burkina Faso's forces. This strategic alliance bolstered the country's defense capabilities and marked a new chapter in its international relations. Russian military advisors were deployed to Burkina Faso, where they conducted joint exercises and provided valuable training. This enhanced the capabilities of Burkina Faso's armed forces and improved their readiness to tackle security threats. Beyond military support, Russia also invested in Burkina Faso's economy. Agreements were signed to develop infrastructure, boost trade, and enhance technological cooperation. These initiatives aimed to create jobs and spur economic growth. The partnership with Russia had a noticeable impact on Burkina Faso's security. The nation's military was better equipped to handle threats, and development projects funded by Russian investments began to take shape, promising a brighter future for the people. However, the alliance with Russia also faced criticism. Some worried about the long-term implications of relying on Russian support. There were concerns about the potential for increased geopolitical tensions and the impact on Burkina Faso's sovereignty. On a seemingly ordinary day, chaos erupted near the presidential residence. Gunshots rang out, and the nation held its breath as news of an assassination attempt on Captain Traoré spread. Security forces swiftly responded, and the area was secured. Thankfully, Traoré emerged unscathed, but the attempt on his life sent shockwaves through the country. The public rallied in support of their leader, demonstrating their unwavering loyalty. News of the assassination attempt quickly spread worldwide. Protests erupted in the capital, with citizens vowing to protect their leader. Internationally, there was a mix of concern and condemnation, highlighting the precarious nature of Burkina Faso's political landscape. As details of the plot emerged, it became clear that the attempt was well organized. Investigations revealed that the attackers had links to various militant groups, raising questions about who was behind the plot and what their motives were. In a televised address, Traoré reassured the nation of his safety and vowed to continue his work. He emphasized the need for unity and vigilance, calling on the people to stand together in the face of adversity. Following the attempt, security was ramped up around key government buildings and officials. Measures were taken to ensure that such an incident would not happen again, with increased military and police presence across the capital. In the aftermath of the attempt, Traoré took steps to strengthen security around key installations. The military and police forces were on high alert, ensuring that such an incident would not happen again. Despite the turmoil, Traoré remained focused on his mission. Efforts to transition to civilian administration continued, and the government worked tirelessly to maintain political stability. The support from the people and the military played a crucial role in this process. The assassination attempt had a unifying effect on the nation. Public support for Traoré surged, with rallies and demonstrations in his favor. The people of Burkina Faso showed their resilience and determination to stand by their leader. On the international front, Traoré engaged in diplomacy to reassure allies and partners of Burkina Faso's stability. Meetings with foreign leaders focused on strengthening ties and securing support for the nation's development goals. Russia's involvement in Burkina Faso deepened following the assassination attempt. More military aid and advisors arrived, further cementing the alliance between the two nations. Russia's motives for supporting Burkina Faso are multifaceted. Beyond military aid, Russia seeks to expand its influence in Africa, filling the void left by traditional Western partners. This strategic move aligns with Russia's broader geopolitical goals. Russia's approach differs from other global powers. While Russia focuses on military and diplomatic support, China invests heavily in development projects and infrastructure. The U.S., on the other hand, has a more conditional approach, often linking aid to democratic reforms. The alliance with Russia also had implications for regional stability. Neighboring countries watched closely as Burkina Faso's partnership with Russia grew. This development sparked discussions about the balance of power in the region and the potential for new alliances.